Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear brothers and sisters, this is Dr. Shafiqur Rahman, Head Department of Business Administration, International Open University. So it is my privilege for bringing to you a topic very important and relevant for today's business world, which is developing leadership skills for 21st century managers. So we have a couple of things to present to you. First of all, I will talk about the developing leadership skills among the 21st century managers. Then I'll introduce our Bachelor's of Business Administration program of International Open University. And finally, I will take the question and answer sessions from you if you have any questions. So in the beginning, I'll tell you why developing leadership skill is necessary among the managers of today's business. Business competition has increased many folds in recent years because of globalization, because of competition among the companies, because of marketing and branding by the various companies, and also because of demands for various types of products and services by the customers. So business is now in a huge competition, and to survive in this competitive world, the business must be led by managers who got the leadership abilities. So in the very beginning, I'm going to share with you the PowerPoint slides, and you can see that the first slide covers the term leadership. So in the beginning of this speech, I would also like to acknowledge some slides being developed by Dr. S.J. Lukman Selim from UniKL Business School, Malaysia. So what is leadership? What is leadership? Very, very important question. Who are the leaders? In fact, in this picture, we can see that some of the birds following their leader. So these are the penguins. They follow their leaders or following their leaders. So leadership is an influence relationship among leaders and followers who intend real changes and outcomes that reflect their shared purposes. So in fact, leaders are the people who have some followers. So without follower, there is no leader. I repeat, without followers, there is no leader. So, and leaders have the influence over the followers, and they have shared goals, and they want to achieve their objectives or their task. So leaders get things done by the followers through their mission and vision. Also, I will tell you what leadership means. So the process of influencing people to direct their efforts toward the achievement of some particular goals. Now, our managers, our CEOs, like senior managers, our mid-level managers, everyone got their responsibilities, and they get their work done by the people. So it is important they have the right ability to lead them, guide them, supervise them, motivate them. So we may have a question, how many types of leaderships are there? Even before going to that, I will try to demystify. There is a question, are leaders born or leaders are made? So people have debates. Some of them, they say leaders are born. Some of them, they are saying leaders are made. So the actual answer to that is some leaders are born leaders, but their number is very, very limited. So, and nowadays in the business world, we develop business leaders through training, through coaching, through education, through experiences. So we can conclude, though there are some born leaders, but to meet the demand of the business world, we need to develop our business leaders. So types of leaders: leader by position achieved. So whenever we say that he is the CEO of a company, people follow his directions because there are comments coming from the CEO. Leaders by personality. Some leaders are charismatic leaders. So people are fascinated with the influence of these charismatic leaders. They influence people by their personality. Also, some leaders, they lead by examples, good examples. So leader by power held, as we said, position power. And then there are some intellectual leaders, those who got intellectual ability, intellectual knowledge, and leader because of ability. They are leaders because they have the ability to accomplish things. So as I said and started in the beginning, without follower, there is no leader, and the leaders influence their followers to achieve their goals and targets. Now, what are the issues involved in leadership? So if we look at this slide, influence is one of the fundamental matter that impacts the followers. And intention, there are some good leaders, there are some bad leaders. So to make the businesses successful, we need leaders with good intention. And leaders got personal responsibility. When something goes wrong, leaders take the responsibility. They do not avoid the responsibility. And leaders, true leaders, got integrity. They are role models to follow. Leaders also bring changes in society. Leaders bring changes in businesses. And whenever we compare leaders and managers, we say that managers follow the rules and leaders, they create the rules. I repeat, managers follow the rules and leaders create the rules. Now, also, there is a debate who we need for our businesses. Do we need leaders or do we need managers? The answer of this question is we need managers who got leadership abilities. I repeat, we need managers who got leadership abilities. And then we can look at shared purposes. Leaders and followers, if they share the common purposes, common goals, then there are possibility to become successful. And also, as I started with influence on the followers. So these are the key issues involved with leadership. Now, we will talk about paradigm. A paradigm is a shared mindset that represents a fundamental way of thinking about, perceiving, and understanding the world. So why I'm talking about paradigm? I repeat, a paradigm is a shared mindset. So there are some old paradigm, old mindset, and new paradigm, new mindset. So the new reality of leadership. So the old paradigm was stability, control, competition, uniformity, self-centered, and heroic image sometimes leaders they want to create. But the new paradigm is the change and crisis management. Leaders bring changes because our business world is always evolving and changing. Customers' taste preferences are changing, developing over a period. So to meet the demand, meet the taste of the customers, businesses must give the right solutions. And leaders should play as a change agent in a business. They should also be able to manage the crisis in an organization. And leaders are empowered, and they also empower their subordinates. There was a time we would talk about supervision, and nowadays we talk about minimum supervision, whether your manager is able to run the business with minimum supervision. And collaboration. Nowadays, it's important to collaborate with all the stakeholders of your business. When you collaborate with more people, multiple teams work together, people have good relationship with one another, they bring better success. Diversity is in our workplace nowadays. We have young people as young as 16 to 18 years old, up to the 75 years old people working in the same work environment. So there are some diversities, age diversity. And then we find people from different nationalities. They work together. So leaders should be able to manage the diversity. And also, leaders should be highly ethical and, most importantly, humble. A humble leader is a beautiful leader. A humble leader gets the respect from his colleagues, from his or her subordinates. So we must remember, to become successful, a leader must be humble nowadays. Now, as I spoke about management and the relationship between leadership and management, we need to talk a little bit about it. So what is management? Often we say that the management of this organization is very good. So usually management means the process in the organization. And these processes are planning, organizing, leading, controlling, and organizing resources. Planning, organizing, leading, controlling. So getting work done through the people. So manager's job is to get things done by the people. A manager integrates and coordinates the work of other people. So this is the management, the process, and whoever runs the process is the manager. Now, if we want to compare between leadership and management, leadership is the ability to develop a vision that motivates others to move with a passion towards a common goal. So very important, leadership is the ability to develop a vision. So leaders develop vision for the organization, for his or her followers, for his colleagues or team members. On the other hand, management is the ability to organize resources and coordinate the execution of tasks necessary to reach a goal in a timely and cost-effective manner. So management is the process and managers follow the process. And I also told that leaders are the people, they have the followers and leaders motivate them. All right? Leaders motivate the followers to achieve a shared goal. And I also said that leaders create the rules, managers follow those rules. All right, and also we can see the focus between the managers and leaders. Managers focus on things, do things right, plan, organize, direct, control, follow the rules. And leaders focus on people, do the right things, inspire, influence, motivate, build, and shape entities. So we have got the clear idea between managers and leaders. And as I told earlier, we want the managers with leadership abilities. So we do not need two different types of people in an organization. We want the combination of two different types of qualities within one person. All right, now I'll talk about a few theories of leadership very briefly. So great man theories, trait theories, behavior theories, contingency theories, influence theories, and relational theories. So early theories of leadership, trait theories or great man theories. So trait theories are about who is a leader. They identify, scholars identified certain personality types and concern well-known personalities. And these, some people are having distinguished characteristics. Some people have distinguished traits. And there are some examples, including Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Gandhi, Churchill, Mandela, etc. So though there is no comparison between the Prophet and others, but the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam has a lot of followers. Some other leaders, they have also got some followers. So they are not at the level of prophets, but they have also influence and they are somewhat leaders. Some people consider them as leaders. However, now we talk about charismatic theory. Some people have charisma, personalities, and they can influence people, and people can move with their direction, with their guidance, with their influence. Then we have authoritarian leaders, those who give direction, those who love to give directions. Sometimes we find people that they do not consult others. They have the authority, they move forward with the authority. Now, let me give you an example. Some leaders are like at the front and give direction and go ahead fast, and some people follow them. But the true leaders do not go ahead. The true leader is surrounded by the team members and go ahead with the team. So we talked about the trait theory and also great man theory, because the theory says great leaders are born, not made. This is also true. Great leaders are born, not made. But the percentage is very, very small, maybe 1% or 2% in the society. People born with leadership quality. And then we talked about trait theory. People have different characteristics and traits. Contingency theories, that some people they talk about contingencies. So contingency means situational leadership. So this is very important that we consider the situational leadership to tackle the situation. We consider some leaders, they have contingency ability, they can tackle the situation, whatever is the situation. Now, behavioral theories, and then we have participative leadership theories. We have transformational leadership theories. So transformational leaders transform people. Participative leadership, the leaders consult the participants, the team members, and behavioral theories. These behavioral theories of leadership are based upon the belief that great leaders are made, as we said earlier, that is like great man theory. And also behavioral theory. So there are some common elements in both the theories. Now, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, we talked about different traits. Now, one of the important issue is vision. We say that the leaders have vision. So what is vision? Vision is actually dream, what we want to achieve. For example, we want to make our business or our company as #1 company in the globe. So that is the vision or dream. So to achieve the vision, a company have some mission. And the company, to achieve the mission, the company develop goals and strategies and tactics and action plans. So those who are great leaders, those who are great business leaders, they can foresee where the business world is going. So 5 competencies common to super leaders, especially super business leaders: vision, communication, persistency, empowerment, organizational learning. So great leaders have vision, undoubtedly, but they have great communication skills. They can reach every corner of the organization. They develop skills how to reach each and every person in the organization. They are persistent. They are empowered and they empower others. And also they focus on organizational learning. Now, what is the importance of vision? A vision is a concise statement or picture of where the organization and its people are heading. As I said, that vision is the dream, right? So every organization, especially business organization, has a vision statement. And for example, if we look at the vision statement of a politician like Martin Luther King, who said, "I have a dream that one day my 4 children will live in a nation where they will not be judged by the colors of their skin, but the content of their character. I have a dream today." That was said by Martin Luther King in 1963. Barack Obama said in 2008, "Yes, we can." So these are kind of vision statement. Now, we talked about management and management process, planning, organizing, leading, controlling, and we talked about leadership process. And leaders have traits and skills that impact their behavior, that influence their followers, and that impacts on the performance outcome. So finally, if I would like to make sure that the businesses of today will flourish, will excel, will motivate, businesses of today will offer various products and services that needed by the customers or consumers, the businesses need leaders. And we need to develop leaders. And that's what we are doing at International Open University in the Bachelor of Business program. We are preparing 21st century business leaders. We are making 21st century business leaders from our departments. From our department, not only we are preparing leaders, we are preparing ethical leaders. We are preparing leaders who are responsible, who are committed to their profession, who will be committed towards their society. Dear viewers, so in our International Open University, in our Department of Business Administration, we are now offering BBA program, and it has been offered for many years, but at the same time, we are progressing towards offering more courses. We are planning to offer MBA program as soon as possible. We are also at the stage of launching our Masters of Business Research program. We would like also to offer PhD program in business and management. So at this stage, we have only BBA program, and other programs are on the pipeline or will be launched in the near future. So our BBA program has all the important courses that needed to build future business leaders, starting from management, marketing, finance, accounting, and all allied courses that are needed to develop future business leaders. So this is a 4-year program. Every year we have 2 semesters, and in 8 semesters, someone can graduate if they are doing it full time. So this is an opportunity to share with you that since it is a leading BBA program, and this program is preparing future business leaders, if you or anyone you know is interested in enrolling in the BBA program, our enrollment door is open. Every year we recruit twice students in our BBA program. So that's all about BBA program, and in future, inshallah, you will see our MBA, Masters in Business Research, MBR, and PhD program. So now I would like to conclude my today's presentation, and then I will be open for questions if there is any from the audience. I will be happy to answer questions related to leadership, related to developing 21st century business leaders, or related to International Open University Department of Business Administration. We have competent teachers. We have a global network of academics or advisors, and we have an excellent program that is contributing towards developing future business managers. Is there any question so far? If there is no question, so I'm concluding, and I'm concluding with the remark that in the 21st century, business has become very, very globalized and competitive, and customers are looking for quality product with competitive price. And to meet the business demand, to meet the need of the customers, the managers must make sure they are focusing on the product quality, they are focusing on the supply chain management, they are focusing on the competitive price, they are focusing on delivering the customers' desired products and services. And I hope we at the International Open University Department of Business Administration, preparing tomorrow's managers with ethics, as I already said to you, and hope we'll have a beautiful future ahead with the excellent managers we have produced, and future managers will be producing, inshallah. With the invitation, with this invitation, I would like to conclude now. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.